Epidemic encephalitis. Actually, epidemic encephalitis is a term which is used in the 1918 and 1919. That time it was epidemic, means worldwide affected, the pupils are affected so much. So it is a epidemic encephalitis which is basically found in the 1918, 1918 and 1919 in endemic and epidemic throughout the world because of influenza virus, especially human influenza virus H1N1. And also another reason is that para-influenza virus. So influenza virus and para-influenza virus. But also there is another very important cause throughout the world that is called Japanese encephalitis, that is basically occur in children. So Japanese encephalitis caused by arbovirus. Arbovirus causing Japanese encephalitis. So encephalitis, what is encephalitis? Already know. Inflammation of the brain. Inflammation of the brain and its contents together is called encephalitis. So encephalitis is a big term, very big term. Is worldwide acceptable that encephalitis is a very big term. But today the time is very short. So in short, we will discuss what is the cause, what is the mechanism of the disease, and what is the histopathological structure of the epidemic encephalitis. So what is the cause? The most important cause is number one, already I tell you, influenza virus. So if anybody have influenza, don't neglect it. Influenza is more dangerous than the normal bacteria. But people are more afraid about bacteria. So we have normal people have no common sense. Clear or not? They think wrongly. Influenza is more dangerous than the other normal common bacteria. So influenza can cause encephalitis. Para-influenza virus also can cause encephalitis. Arbovirus also can cause Japanese encephalitis. Another is very important cause, that is called measles. Nowadays measles is less because of vaccination, already you know. You know what is the vaccination? Measles, mumps, rubella vaccine. MMR. Measles, mumps, rubella vaccine. So nowadays people know have measles. So measles virus, especially measles virus, which one? CD45. Next, another is very important, that is called poliovirus. Polio all time, on time there was endemic, yes or no, epidemic. But now, no have. Another is herpes simplex virus. Herpes simplex virus. HIV virus. So measles, polio, herpes simplex virus, HIV virus. Clear or not? Respiratory syncytial virus. Virus. So it's very, very important. Epidemic encephalitis. So polio, herpes simplex virus, measles, HIV, respiratory syncytial virus, adenovirus is less. Is less. So if you remember this thing in the undergraduate level is enough. So this is the causative organism of epidemic encephalitis. It's basically viral. It's basically viral. Epidemic encephalitis basically viral. So viral I write first. Clear or not? Is basically viral. Is basically viral. Now you can say, sir, bacterial no have. Few bacterial have. The bacteria cannot directly cause disease. Bacteria can cause secondary infection. So you have secondary infection by bacteria. Directly bacteria cannot cause epidemic encephalitis, but bacteria can suppress the immunity. If the suppress the immunity occurs, then your body, say for example, I have what? TB, then I can have HIV. TB is what? Bacteria. Yes or no? Some student here in China, some student have, I know mention this school or other school, some student have, they don't know even the Mycobacterium tuberculosis is bacteria or virus. Challenge. Am I right? Some student of senior, junior don't know that Mycobacterium tuberculosis is a bacteria, virus, fungus or parasite. So, if I have TB, I can have chance of viral infection. Why? Because my bacterial infection will decrease my immunity. Clear or not? So, secondary immunity can cause by bacteria. Especially which one? Already I tell you, TB. Tuberculosis. So tuberculosis can lead to secondary HIV and others. So other disease what? Say for example, if you have SLE, if you have malignancy, also will have secondary infection. If you have any malignancy, if you have SLE, if you have sarcoidosis, you will have secondary bacterial infection which lead to suppress the immunity. So you have viral infection. And thirdly, if any immunosuppressive patient come to you, there is also have fungal infection. So right, secondary to bacterial infection. There is a fungal infection. Already you know. That is called candidiasis. Yes or no? So candidiasis also can come. Because our time is short. So now let us discuss about the mechanism of action. How influenza virus or how arbovirus will cause the disease. Say for example, arbovirus. Japanese encephalitis, how it caused the mechanism.